This is an incredible game. We had a rather boring almost 90 minutes, but then it really took fire, Jamie. This Real Madrid side, they went behind to PSG, to Chelsea, to Manchester City. There is something about them. They have this ability to stay in a game even when you think they're out of it.
But a special, special club. That's why they've won 13 Champions Leagues. And only because of that history did I believe that they could get through tonight. That team isn't as good as Manchester City is. I think we've seen that over the two games. Man City have been far superior in both games. But they have a belief so late in a game that they can still do something. We've seen it so often, as you just mentioned, Kate, in this competition, but not just this season. That's their history. They're made for the Champions League, and that's why this club continues to have special nights and do special things in this competition. A unique club.
Do you think at any point, Thierry, they doubted that they could make this happen?
Madrid?
Yes.
No, never. I doubted
Even
it.
at 5-3?
I doubted it. I think a lot of people did doubt it, but that's what they do. When you play in Spain, like I did, they're seeing all the time, I see Ghana in Madrid. They find a way to win. It doesn't matter how they win. They find a way. 1 second, as long as the ref doesn't blow the whistle, they do believe that they can win it. If they're behind a team in the league also, the same thing, 10 points, 15 points, this place and this town does believe that they can win it. And trust me, I'm from the other part of Spain because I played for Barcelona, as everyone knows, but this club always believed that they can reverse a tie. I didn't think that they could do it. I went with City winning it in my bracket because I wanted my old coach to finally win it and validate what he's been doing at Man City. It won't be for this year, but at one point you don't get, as Jamie said, 13 Champions League just like that, nights like that, times and times again. And one thing that I will add for tonight, Benzema happened on that move, and you know, everyone knows how I feel about Benzema, but Rodrigo happened. Asensio flicking that ball happened. Thibaut Courtois was magnificent, and this is why I will maintain what I said the other day. He is better than Ederson. That pass from his right foot, if it was Ederson making that pass through traffic on that goal, everyone, he showed today that it was worth being, for me, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. What you saw today is a team. At one point, you need your team and your bench to make sure that maybe a Benzema is going to win you the final, or maybe, as he did, win you the game tonight. Rodrigo happened. Camavinga happened. Everybody happened. Nacho, I thought it was going to be maybe a problem for Madrid tonight. He was outstanding. This is why this club always find a way. This is why this club has 13 Champions League.
Scenes are incredible, Jamie.
Amazing, it really is. And just looking at Carlo Ancelotti there, I mean, this guy has won 3 Champions Leagues already, in another final. I mean, he is one of the all-time greats. Thierry's been managed by him. He was managing Everton 12 months ago. You know, and he's never given enough credit, and that includes from maybe myself. Thierry was managed by him, maybe other people. He's not seen as a guy like Pep or Klopp who's got a philosophy. They have a certain way of playing. He just gets the job done, one way or another, wherever he goes.
Is that also, do you think there's a kind of, Everton kind of is the outlier to this, but he's at a Chelsea or a Real Madrid or a PSG, these teams that are expected to win, where he has these massive budgets, so it's kind of just an expectation of you're supposed to do this. Yes,
but I think he massively suits those clubs. You mentioned Unai Emery. He doesn't suit those clubs. He suits Villarreal. He may not be the greatest coach in the world, but he is a master of making the greatest players in the world feel better about themselves and getting more performances out of them than maybe other coaches do. And yeah, I mean, listen, I must be totally honest. I am delighted from a Liverpool point of view that when Liverpool are not playing Manchester City, because I wouldn't have been able to enjoy it. I'd have been so nervous. And when you play an English team in Europe or in a final, the feeling is not the same. But this Real Madrid team are mad, and that's maybe worrying me more now.
Mike, I don't know whether to come to you or not, because obviously these are scenes you're struggling to watch.
No, you got to give them credit. Credit's due. You know, we've talked about what they did against PSG, coming back, Chelsea, and Man City. Obviously, Man City be kicking themselves, but like Thierry said, the substitutions. I thought Camavinga when he was coming was brilliant, and Rodrigo made that difference. And sometimes you've just got to give a club credit. No one fought it over two legs, like Jamie rightly said. Man City with a better over the two legs, but they got the job done.
But for me, how do you explain 0 shot on target for 89 minutes, and 7 minutes after that, you concede 3?
But Man City,
You're in
Man City
total
need to look
control
at
of the
themselves.
game.
They need to look at themselves. You concede a goal in 90 minutes, okay. But we're talking about, when we talk about Man City players, we talk about they're the best defenders in Europe or whatnot. This is where you have to show that.
For me, tonight, it's more like how they lost. Because you can lose sometimes how they lost. They were in total control of that game. 0 shot on target, and then suddenly 7 minutes after you're losing 3-1. Can't happen.